welcome to another episode of the old Frosty Dinghy. We got the J Mac over there.
What up?
So, what's this new shit you're doing again? Get it out here. Throw her up there.
Uh, I got back into collecting sports cards again, only to find out that it's not like quite like what it was back in the 90s and 80s when I did it as a kid.
You mean you didn't get your bubble gum?
Yeah, definitely no gum, and the stakes are a hell of a lot higher.
So, what'd you get recently? Throw that back up here.
Oh yeah, recently I bought these. I didn't pull these, but I bought. I watch primarily WNBA. Just not to really get into it. I was big into basketball growing up and loved the NBA back then, but then ever since it's just gotten too soft.
Too
But
many
watching,
people flopping.
yeah, too many flop and just live by the three, die by the three. Just chuck it and then walk to the other end. But WNBA and women's college ball, it's still pretty physical. I actually enjoy watching it. So it's been kind of I got in here. I got into it really on the tail here as it really started getting more popular with Caitlin going to the WNBA, and yeah, I'm hooked. So I decided to get back into the whole card game, and yeah, it's just a whole different world.
So, break down that little the story about trying to buy cards things that you just threw out there before we start recording. That shit's, people might need to learn this before they do it themselves. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the biggest thing is do your research. I jumped into an app and I bought some mystery packs off of Amazon. Basically, you get a guaranteed graded card, for whatever price point. And there's all kinds of price points, but I found an app that does it. So I was like, you know what? I'll do $100 pull, and we'll see what happens. So, and it's all digital. It does it right there on the screen for you, and then you can decide if you want to keep the card or they'll offer a buyback price for you. And so I pulled Brock Purdy, quarterback 49ers, my favorite team. I was like, hell yeah. I was like, but nothing came up to where it actually said like, usually when you buy something, there's another screen after you hit okay and be like, complete or something. It wasn't like that. So I was like, well, this didn't go through. Then the next screen that came up said something about, you had to put money into an account. It's like, oh, okay, I'll put, $100 in that account so I can buy one. So I did that and I went and bought another one. And I pulled Saquon Barkley. I was like, oh, sweet card. I was like, I'll keep it. Well, then nothing came up about completing it, the money coming out or whatever. So I have $100 in this account. I did tried to do two $100 pulls and, nothing happened. So I checked my bank account. Sure as shit. Yeah. I was getting charged each time. So $300 went right out the window. I got two cards out of it, so I can't see out the window. But what the money in the account was for is they hold auctions and they have other sales that you can go through on their site, and you have to have the money in the account for that. So I was like, all right, I'll just leave that money there because I tried to look into how do I get the money back, and they wanted all my information, checking account number, blah blah blah. I was like, fuck it, leave it there. So that's what I was just like, well, I'll figure out, and I got that Kelsey Plum, and I got another one too. Just to use that money up that was in that account.
That it's a whole different like back when we were kids, you literally went to the store and you grabbed a pack and they had different I remember baseball cards especially. They had different levels back then. Like the Bowman cards were the cheap ones. And then you had the Donruss. They were just a little step above Bowman. They're basically the same category. And then
Don't
you got
forget,
in
hold on, I think below Bowman back in the day was a Pro Set.
I don't even remember Pro Set.
Yeah, I do remember because I actually had because remember back then where you could buy the complete set for the year and
That
have,
was
like, all the
Fleer.
cards? No,
You
no,
could
like,
do that
all
in
of them you
Fleer.
could.
They had the yellow ones.
Yeah, but you could do it with all of them, tops, whatever. But I remember I used to get Pro Set because they were significantly cheaper.
Yeah, no, I bought the entire Cubs team on Fleer, which I ended up turning around selling for quite a bit of money because I just picked the right year of the Cubs. It had like Mark Grace and Ryan Sandberg, Sean Dunston, Andre Dawson. So
Yeah,
I
because
got
back then
that
there
one.
was Tops was a big one, then I remember I think, like, Tops has always been higher up there, but then back in the day, Upper Deck came out, and
Yep.
they were like a
And then
game changer back then. They were
the
the top
Upper
of the
Deck
line.
Ultra.
Yeah, I don't even know if Upper Deck's in business anymore. I haven't heard now I think about it, since I've been in, back into cards a little bit, I haven't heard nothing of Upper Deck. It's all, Tops and I don't know if I'm saying it right, but Panini or Panai?
Pinnacle.
Um, no, it's not Pinnacle, it's Panini.
Yeah, I don't even know who's around anymore for that kind of
But that's
stuff.
who has the contract right now. But as of, I think it's April 1st, Topps takes the contract back over for sports cards.
Was it Upper Deck that came out with the hologram cards back then?
It might have been. I do remember them cards. It might have been Upper Deck because they were the ones changing the game. I mean,
Then they put pieces of jersey in there too.
I think they were the ones that started doing that. That's real popular now. That's what those, I just bought a box on Saturday. It was a $240 box, I think it was. It was Rookies and Legends, and it was guaranteed 2 autos and 2 memorabilia cards, and those memorabilia cards are the jersey cards.
Yeah, they're all over internet, especially on TikTok right now. Bunch of like I got hooked on, I can't fucking believe it, but I'd sit there and watch for hours some guy ripping fucking packs of
Yep.
Pokemon cards that I don't know shit about, but his level of excitement and what they were trying to hit for money wise and stuff like that on the big rips, I'm just like, now I'm stuck here.
Yep. That's what
Then I
got me
go
back
to
into that is some of those TikTokers. There's
Yep.
a couple guys that do sports cards that I follow, but then there's one guy, I think his name is Bearded Dad. He does Pokemon, which I don't understand Pokemon at all. I'm totally not even into it, but well, all the guys, but especially his interaction with the kids, how he treats them, doing the trades, talk to them about the card game, giving them free stuff. And then obviously kids that watch him and know him because he's really fucking popular, how they interact with him, because he always usually has like, I'm sure they're generic packs or something that free to give out to kids. But then other kids will come up like, hey, I'm giving you these cards so you can give out to other kids. It's cool as shit, man.
Oh no, I agree. I got stuck on, I'm pretty sure it's T-Bell is who it is.
Tim Tebow?
No, it's tbell.com, I believe, but I'm not sure. I know he's got a TikTok thing that takes you to a website, but I started looking at the shit that he's pulling. He's buying cases of cards from straight from Japan, like the 151s.
Mhm.
Oh, it's T-Bell Card House. That's what it is. So you can go on the website and buy all kinds of fucking shit. And
Hell yeah.
if you're in queue with him and you buy your cards while you're in queue, he rips your packs for you in front of you, tells you what your hits are, asks you if you want to keep the junk cards or not. But every time that you get a decent card, he puts it in a sleeve. If you get a really good card, you get to put it in a hard case. And for a little extra money, he'll grade it for you because he's one of the graders.
No shit.
Yeah. And he'll mail you all the shit. If you
That's
want
pretty
all
cool.
the stock cards, or if you want to donate them, or if you want him to do like a card throw where like you pull like 20 or 30 packs and you get a stack of the cards that are worthless, only worth like 2 or 3 cents.
Right.
He'll literally put it on a camera, him just chucking them across his studio. And then your medium hits, you can donate back. Or if you get duplicates of something, you can donate and say you're pulling cards with him and you don't get anything good in your pack rips. He'll take the donated cards that are worth money and give you a couple of them just to make sure you got a hit.
Nice.
Yeah. So I love T-Bell Card House.
Hell yeah.
I don't know shit about Pokemon. I'll probably never buy any, but I love watching him rip. As long as it's the owner of the company, he's right on it. And then you got, for like sports, I always watch the hashtag guys.
Yep.
They walk into conventions and you got to pick one out of the 3 and then you ripped it. And I watched this one guy who's wearing a Junior Seau jersey, got Junior Seau in his card rip.
I saw that one.
I thought that was pretty fortuitous on that one. Comes with a little jersey and a PSA grade on it.
What is
That's my
the
favorite.
The TikTok guys you said you follow Tebow what?
T-Bell. T-B-E-L Card House. B-E-L-L, sorry, Card House.
All right, there we go. And follow.
Yeah, he's fun to watch as long as it's not like they usually go like 24 hours and he's got him and then he's got his employee that rips some of the time too. But yeah, they got a shit ton of follows on Pokemon. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't know what the characters are, but it's fun to watch.
There's tons of cards and characters and series.
Yeah, there's a lot of sports card guys out there too. I believe UFC has card rips now. Where
I started seeing some more UFC and some other but yeah. Seems like
Dana White sat there and fucking was pulling cards from the UFC packs.
No shit.
And then he pulled the like most expensive card that they made, the one that's worth the most. And he put it into like a raffle, not where you don't pay money, but literally you entered and then whoever won it just got the cards.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. He did a live rips. Thought that was pretty fun.
Fuck yeah.
We didn't do shit like that back in the day. We didn't have that
No.
option.
And there's just so much, and there's so many cool cards. I mean, we had cool cards growing up, but like one of the big things that I'm starting to realize is like they'll make the same exact picture, but they'll make like 3 or 4 different series of cards. Like you'll have just like the junk one, and then you'll have like a bronze, a silver, a gold level, and then you also get your 1 of 100, then 1 of 50, 1 of 20, and then the holy grails, 1 of ones. Those are,
Yep.
those are obviously the ones you want to find, but you're talking thousands of dollars on those cards. It's fucking crazy. And people are paying it all day long.
And that's similar to what we had back in the day, but it's not exactly the same. What we had back in the day were the fucked up cards. You remember that? We were looking for the ones that they misprinted.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like Frank Thomas without his name on the front of the card. I happened to get his rookie card that had his name on it, so it was worth $3.50. But if I would have got the one without his name on it, it would have been worth like $500.
Right.
Or pulling Ken Griffey and Ken Griffey Sr., that card with it autographed. That one came out where there was a double exposure.
Yeah, a buddy of mine that I went to high school with, and obviously we knew he had it before the situation, but his dad passed down a O.J. Simpson rookie card. It was worth some money until the whole trial and all that shit. And
Yep.
every day we would check, we would just see this thing just tanking.
And sadly, the numbers are going back up on that, I believe.
Probably.
Because now everybody was fucking throwing them away and shit. And now they're more rare.
Right. Well, then speaking of like throwing them away, think about, my dad, he would always tell me like, I couldn't tell you how many Mickey Mantles I had back in the day, but we'd always put them in the spokes of our bikes and go click, 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 click as you were riding.
So I just pulled it up while we're sitting here. 70 Topps O.J. Simpson card, $3,300.
No shit.
75 O.J. Simpson All Pro card, $10,000. So yeah, the prices of them came back up. Let's see what that Frank Thomas rookie card without his name on it.
Yeah, I have a Jerry Rice rookie card. I got to check. I didn't know back in the day that there was a Lear Jerry Rice misprint card that's worth a lot of money. And I've just been now hearing about it, so I haven't even looked to see if mine's one of them.
Son of a bitch. I shouldn't have fucking sold my Frank Thomas rookie card with his name on it. It's worth about $1,000, right? It's worth $1,000 right now without it being graded.
Yeah, that's another crazy is when you get raw cards or graded cards, it's not necessary. I think I'm getting this right, is generally graded cards are worth more money. However, when you get into the rare cards, sometimes they're worth more money raw because you have no idea what it's going to bring when it's graded.
Yeah, his fucking Topps rookie card that I sold is now worth way more. That's ridiculous. And then the one without the name on it's worth $4,000. So now I can understand why all the kids in the fucking 90s were pissed off when their mom threw out their baseball cards.
No shit.
I think it was the 1990 Topps were the ones that I had a bunch of that I used to just put a tack through and hang all over the fucking door jamb and shit like that. And years later, after I threw the ones with holes away, I found out a lot of them would have been worth money and I wouldn't have fucking got rid of them.
Yep, even with holes in them.
Then I got serious about card collecting in the late 90s, loaded up a whole bunch, but yeah, I had to sell a bunch of them to pay my rent once. That was a great time.
Yeah, but where did the rent money go originally?
Well, we'll put it this way. Somebody spent it all fucking partying in Des Moines instead of paying our rent. Yeah. So I had to sell I ended up selling my motorcycle, my leather duster, and my baseball cards to pay the back rent and the next 2 months.
You just say duster?
Yeah. I had a full-length leather duster.
No, dude, I remember they were so fucking popular. But man,
Oh, you
what a
bet.
bad that was, man.
Dude, that thing was warm as shit. I had the insulated one. I got fucking $400 out of that.
Yeah, but honestly, what's the difference between a duster and a trench coat?
The name. Actually, no.
There's something else to it. I know there is, but
no, the dusters are leather. Trench coats are not. Trench coats are cloth.
yeah, I think I had a trench coat that was either wool or tweed.
Yeah, I
which
had
is
a
a
big
nice
ass.
fine fabric, really. To be honest.
Yeah, No, I had the full leather fucking duster with the fucking inside fucking insulation that popped in and
Oh
out of
yeah.
it. It was pretty nice. I went
And
to
we looked
sell it, reached in the pocket, found a couple $100 in my inside pocket, so, you know, it worked out.
win-win.
Yeah. Wasn't too happy about selling it though. Or my baseball cards, my football cards, and my motorcycle. I was rather fucking sad about that, but, you know, shit
Man, would you get
happens.
divorced? Fuck.
No, no, no. I did end up getting divorced over it, but at the time I had to
Over
pay.
selling your coat?
No, that's why I had to sell all my shit, is because somebody spent all the money partying in Des Moines, and it
Oh, I
was
thought it
not
was
me.
you. I thought you meant by somebody. That was you.
No, it wasn't me. It was the wife.
Ex-wife.
Yes, the ex-wife. Make that goddamn clear. Yeah.
Eh.
So, no, that's where my baseball cards ended up going.
All right, I'm
In a
gonna have to pull
nutshell.
out my Jerry Rice rookie card, bud. Now that I pulled this up,
Fucking
they're
get at her.
ranging from $118 to there's one on here for 82,000.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna have to see where I fit in that range, bud.
You better send that fucker in and get her graded.
Well, there's one they're asking 60 grand. It's not even graded. One that's 42 grand, not graded.
Yeah, but as soon as you
82
slap that
grand, that's a 10.
PSA on it, it guarantees you money, bud. What the hell was I had a bunch of basketball cards too, like Larry Johnson's rookie and stuff like that. See what that one's going for. You need to get a Michael Jordan rookie card.
Oh fuck, dude.
One of them's worth $1 million because it's
Yep.
autographed.
They yeah, there's so many of his cards that are outrageous. Like if you can get like I know him and Kobe have got a card that's worth a lot of money. But yeah, I think the most sought after is what is it? Was it 86, 85? Which was his rookie year? Somewhere around there. But there's one, I think it's the Fleer that's like the most sought after one.
Which one had his college jersey?
Right. The 86 Fleer. I think
Yeah.
that's what everybody's after. Like here's a Gem Mint 10 for 625,000.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. I don't know, man. I don't think I can afford to get back into the card game.
Well, I mean, they still make your, well, there's different fucking names, and I don't want to say hobby boxes, but they do make the more affordable boxes, and you do have a chance to hit good polls. But obviously, your percentage rate is like winning the fucking lottery. But they do have more affordable options. Like the boxes I've been buying, I don't know how many cards are in them. They're like 30 or 40 bucks. But like I said, I've been buying primarily WNBA cards. I've dabbled a little bit in NFL. Like baseball, really don't know anybody. All I know is Shohei Ohtani. He's running the game as far as card prices, from what I hear. But I really don't know any of the players in baseball anymore. Football, I know a few. NBA, I know a few. But like I said, I follow WNBA more, so I've been kind of more excited about that because I watch college as well. So I'm starting to see these girls transition, and um, it gets me more excited about collecting the cards, I guess.
Yeah, you're probably gonna have to get lucky and pull one of those Clark rookies or
Those boxes are fucking
yeah.
expensive now since she's already played for 2 years.
Yeah,
This is her
it's got
third
the
year.
Caitlin Clark effect right now.
Yeah, to get her rookie box now, they're fucking pricey, and that's not a guarantee it's going to be in there.
They're saying that the top rookies are Clark, and I still don't understand why people think Angel Reese is good at this basketball shit.
Well, they're not just watching the WNBA because of just Caitlin Clark. It's not just one person, It's because of Angel Reese too. That's what she said in a fucking interview.
Yeah.
She didn't say Caitlin's name, but she claimed they
No.
were watching because of her. But I will tell you, my experience with one WNBA game, it was I went to Chicago because I took my girls and my wife. Um, Camila Cardoza plays for them. She played for South Carolina in college, and I watched her. She's like 7'6", I think. I just really enjoyed watching her in college, and then she got drafted with Reese to Chicago, so we went over and watched the game. And not only that first year that Caitlin was born, Caitlin was selling out everywhere, but I don't remember how many more tens of thousands of people that Indiana holds that Caitlin was sold out, but Chicago is significantly smaller. And when I went to the game, it wasn't a sellout crowd. And in fact, most of the people didn't show up till about halftime. And I remember last year when Caitlin got hurt, right before she got hurt, they were supposed to play Chicago, and they were actually in Chicago, and they had moved the game to a different venue for more seating. And then Caitlin ended up getting hurt, so didn't play. But yeah, I'm not saying Angel Reese isn't a good player. Obviously
Yeah.
she could fucking rebound. All right, that's undisputable. I
Her
do
own
think
shots.
there should be I do think there should be a sub stat for the me-bounds because to classify yourself as the number one rebounder just because you keep getting your own rebounds 2 to 3 times every fucking shot, I don't think should count. But she does have great ball awareness. She seems to be in the right place, kind of like a Dennis Rodman. But Dennis Rodman knew his fucking role. Now you get her, and especially now that she's been practicing more in the offseason, you know, shooting threes, whatever, she's trying to get the ball and handle the ball more. You're not a ball handler. You're not a point guard. You're not a 3-point shooter. Sure, you might make a few here and there, but that is not your role. Your role is in the paint, fucking rebounding. Know it, own it, fucking be good at it, and shut your fucking mouth. She would be my favorite player probably if her mouth would be closed.
Yeah, I I just don't like the attitude that she brings, like she's an
That's what I'm
elite
saying.
player. She's not. And they just keep giving her all these fucking accolades for fucking being shitty at basketball. I mean, she's great at, like you said, rebounding, but they let her have rebounds to make sure she gets in the double digits with them. It's fucking ridiculous.
So are you
I
trying to
just
throw a
don't understand
conspiracy
it.
theory in there that they let her have the rebounds?
Watch the game. Watch the game.
I do
The
watch
game
the
where she
game.
needed a fucking double to set a fucking record. Shot
Now
went
I
up,
can
everybody fucking left, and Angel's the only one standing there. Fucking stupid.
yeah, it happens from time to time. That happens in the NBA every play.
It's like saying Bronny needs to be on Team USA. Same shit.
Now I don't really think I don't
don't-
watch NBA, so I'm not gonna say I can't really speak on it much, but from what I've heard, I don't think Ronnie would even be an option for USA. Like he brings nothing to the table except for his dad,
Well,
who now
somebody's
is
pushing for it.
overrated.
You didn't think fucking Sanders was gonna make a Pro Bowl either, and guess what happened?
Ugh, that
Fucking
is true. I
stupid.
guess when you leave it up to voting, you never know what's gonna fucking happen.
I mean, that shit's gone on for fucking years. You let the fans fucking vote. It's all about who they think's popular. It has nothing to do with their athletic ability.
That is very
And
true.
the fact that that somebody came out and said that Angel Reese is going to be the best player the WNBA has ever seen by the end of her career. Fucking stupid.
That's just a bold-faced lie. I mean, she's not the tallest in the game. She's not the most active in the game. Yes, quote unquote 3-point shot has come a little bit better in the last couple of years, but she's not supposed to be shooting 3-pointers anyway. But she's made a few, so which
She
that just
can't hit from 2 feet.
right,
Why
and
let
she
her
can't hit
shoot
right.
from 30?
But she has no business handling the ball to begin with. If she would just strictly stick to that Dennis Rodman role of rebounding, she would add value to any fucking team.
Yeah, quit letting her shoot.
Right.
Yeah, I just don't. I'll never understand that. But I understand she's popular. I get that. And that's why everybody wants to see her succeed. But when is reality going to set in that she is a rebounder with a high motor that can't handle the ball and probably shouldn't shoot it?
I agree.
Yeah, but who knows? And honestly, there is a lot of talent showing up in the NBA right now. I mean, you got the bigs down below what was that? The girl from Indiana that's tearing up the inside. Who was that?
For the Fever?
Yeah.
Oh, you talking about Boston?
She's like, yeah, she's doing fucking awesome.
Yeah, she
She's
is doing awesome, but
Leah Boston,
I mean,
is that it, right?
yeah, that's it. Yeah, and she's a great fucking player, and she is quote unquote a big, but she's still not as tall as some of these other gals in the league or some of these girls that are coming up out of college. You got Betts that'll be coming in from UCLA. I think she's 7'6", and she's versatile.
Yeah. She's like a fucking jack of all trades. She's fucking
But
lighting
and
people up.
I'm not going to take anything away from Boston either. I think she's 6'4". She might be 6'5", and she's a beast. She could go toe to toe with anybody.
Yeah, she's fucking good.
But some of these taller college girls, even the 6'6", 6'7", they've got an inside and outside game. Boston doesn't have that. She's strictly inside. That's like where Angel Reese needs to be. But Boston has the physical, and she has the fucking the body to be able to push people around. That's kind of like with Audie Crook or with
I totally
ISU.
agree.
She's a great player, but she has no defense. She has no speed. And she's generally not the biggest one, tallest on the floor. So she's a liability. Can she
Does she
score?
even play
Sure.
defense?
No, limited.
She,
And I'm not
from
saying
what I
she's not
saw,
a
she
good
doesn't
player.
run the court much.
Right, exactly. And I'm not saying she's not a good player. She's got great, not as far as dribbling, but ball hand, hand skills underneath, and she got a really nice fadeaway. But if you put a 7'6", not 7'6", but a 6'7" girl on her, they're gonna block it every time.
There's a lot of WNBA players that just walk all over Angel Reese.
Well, yeah.
I mean, do you remember the guy called Stat Stuffer on TikTok
I
where
might
he
have
did
seen him.
nothing but fucking put videos up of Angel Reese missing shots and grabbing
Oh,
rebounds?
is he the guy that like voiced over like fucking like a funny saying or something? Like bang, Angel Reese, bang
Yeah,
every time
bang.
she.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, okay, I do. Yeah, I didn't know that was his name, but those videos are fucking
So
hilarious.
he came up with Me Bounds. He came up with Me Bounds, and she trademarked it and started selling T-shirts. That's how popular her missing shots and getting her own rebounds were.
You know,
She stole it from him and trademarked it.
if
So
she
now he
would
can't
take it,
call it Me Bounds anymore online or she'll sue him.
yeah, well, that's his fault. He should have jumped on it.
I know he should have
Did you lose?
trademarked that shit
Um,
quick.
because really, I mean, good for her for embracing it. I don't think she's embracing it enough because I haven't heard her say it. But if she would make it part of her brand, I think it would blow her up even more.
I don't think you'll ever see me in a WNBA game unless you take me with you sometime.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm definitely in fucking. Except for I'm not staying in Chicago. I mean, I'll drive there to a game, but we're driving back out. Fuck that place, man.
Yeah, I'm not even going to Chicago anymore. I've had enough of it.
Yeah.
Not dealing with the bullshit.
But now another thing I'm excited about is they're starting a pro women's fast pitch softball league, and Kansas City has a team. So I'm hoping to start getting into that.
Yeah, I was pulling up and looking into how to buy a franchise of that just for funsies and what it was going to cost, and it's really affordable. Like we probably could have afforded buying the franchise, but we could not have afforded the operating costs. Yeah, yeah. But buying the franchise back when I was looking at it was like $30,000 to buy it. But then you
Yeah.
got to
Well,
get a
you know what
stadium.
we could have afforded back then?
What's that?
Shares in Apple, Google, Amazon, but we
This was
didn't.
only 3 years ago. We couldn't afforded that either.
Oh yeah, back in the '90s when the shares were low, especially Amazon when they were just selling fucking books.
No, I'm saying 3 years ago is when I looked into buying a team because that's when they were talking about bringing them out,
Gotcha.
just so I could see what the prices were. And the biggest problem was operating costs. So I didn't bring that proposal to you.
I don't know why you brought everything else.
Fuck yeah, we'll keep bringing them too. Goddamn it,
What I'm talking about.
we do.
Never stop grinding.
Yeah, no shit. So I have been a huge fan of college softball my
Yep.
entire life. I'd rather watch it over baseball.
Oh,
But
100%.
my favorite season and players are still Texas, of course, but you got Osterman, good old Cat Osterman, and then her catcher was fucking awesome, Megan Willis. You remember her?
I don't. The only big softball player I remember was Jenny something.
Jenny
This was a
Finch.
long time ago. What's that?
Yeah, that was Jenny Finch from Arizona.
Yes, that's her. I do like softball. The only problem I have with softball now is one like the game times, so it's kind of hard to watch them. But then their schedules with their tournaments, I haven't found a good site to tell me exactly what time and where I can watch games and shit is. But I follow Tennessee. I like Tennessee fucking for uh, softball.
Who was Tennessee's big pitcher back then?
Oh, I don't know. I just really started getting into it in the last couple of years, slowly. But like you said, I enjoy. I would sit down and watch the softball game for sure over a baseball game.
Tennessee had a Team USA pitcher. I can't remember her name though. That's one of them. Carolyn Pickens. There it is. There's the one I was looking for. A Tennessee legend, Monica Abbott. She had a weird pitching style, but she was a fucking beast. She was fun to watch, even though I didn't like Tennessee, but she was still fun to watch. She was fucking really good. She's one of them that pushed with all of them to try and start a league, I believe.
Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't been to a college softball game. Obviously, not a pro one yet. Um, I don't mind going to baseball games. I cannot stand watching it on TV. I can't watch baseball on TV.
It's
I'll
too
watch
slow.
ESPN. I'll catch the highlights or whatever. Um, but I can sit and watch a softball game all fucking day long on TV.
It's much more fast paced, and believe it or not, At least I believe it. I don't care if anybody else does. But there's more strategy in a softball game than there is a baseball game. From being able to just sit there and see the strategy that's playing out. I do have a problem with slap hitters. I don't fucking like them, but it is a major part of the game when you
I
get
was
the
gonna say,
left
can't
hand.
you agree that that's part of the game?
Yeah, it's a huge part of the game. It's just, god damn, it's such against every part of me to run through the fucking box and try fucking slap hitting.
But
And
I
I
mean,
don't.
you got to admit, it still takes talent to do it.
It does. It takes a lot of talent. And then you always have the first baseman that all they do are they're like that little kid on the TikTok videos. I hit dingers. They
Big
can't do.
Al,
Yeah,
big fucking Al, bud, give him a shout out.
they can't do fucking shit but hit home runs.
Oh man, fucking Big Al, that dude. Where is he now? That's what
Fuck,
we need.
I have no idea what happened to him.
I'm gonna need your people to get in contact with him and get him on the show, please.
I have people. The people you're
Right,
talking
exactly.
about
That's what I'm saying. Your
is
people.
me. I'm looking it up. I got to find out.
I can't even. I can't think of his last name. I think it was like an Italian name or something. I don't know if he was like Guido or not, but
7 years later, Big Al is still hitting dingers in college.
where?
I don't know.
Oh, come on. I got to go to a game. We got to go to a game. We got to go live on site podcast.
He is
Big
playing.
Al.
He is playing varsity at Red Bank Catholic in New Jersey.
I didn't strike him for a Catholic guy.
No, that's where he came from. Sorry, that's not where he's at now.
Okay. So that was his high school?
He is playing at. This sounds so fucking dirty the way I'm about to say this.
Hit it.
Felician University, a DT school in New Jersey.
It's still in Jersey, huh?
Yep.
JUCO.
He's in JUCO.
Do they ever come to Indian Hills to play?
I don't know that.
You got to pull up that schedule.
You're asking way too many fucking questions.
Oh, man. Well, you got me excited, bud. You got the juices flowing. I'm an idea guy, man. I thrive on enthusiasm. You got to give me what I want. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Don't let me down here. Let the fingers do the talking. That's what she said.
It's thinking. No, he's never going to play at Indian Hills. There's no evidence or indication that Alfred Big Al Delia will have a game at Indian Hills Community College unless we figure out how to pay for it.
Well, in the comments, let's start a petition. Let's get a fucking GoFundMe going. We're bringing Big Al.
You better pull out the fucking donation train that you got fucking running half the time.
And I don't know if my donors are going to be those kind of people, though. I might have to,
Gonna have to open a new niche.
That's right.
Bringing talent to Iowa. That's your new niche right there. Start banging it out on the TikTok. Be like, hey, we want to bring some famous people to this bitch and watch them play. Help us. Yeah, I don't think Big Al's gonna make it to Iowa anytime soon. You never know. Maybe for like a fucking nut roll and a plane ticket, he might show up.
See that? I don't know why you went with nut roll of all fucking.
I figured I figured immediately you'd go to fucking like the Lumberyard or Beach Girls or something on that. I'm just saying. Maybe a $1,000 I didn't want to say that out there because that's going to tie us into giving him money, not a candy bar. I don't fucking know.
Right.
We give Reese's cups are pretty fucking good, or Reese's as normal people fucking say them.
Right. It's not Jiffy. It's Jif.
Yeah. I'm still a Skippy guy. I don't know about you. Now, here's a big question: Do you go with the peanuts in it, or do you get the creamy?
Mostly creamy. Every once in a while I got to switch it up and throw in a jar of crunchy. But I can't do 100% crunchy all the time.
Yeah, you just can't handle the nuts all the time. I get it.
That's right. In my mouth.
No, like tonguing them around. I get it. We got that. We're there. How the fuck did we get on the WNBA? I'm just saying.
Well, we kind of went on down that course with the cards and, shit like that. So I don't know how we landed on Big Al, but you brought that up. That was your fault.
Well, that's because I used it as a simile, and then all of a sudden I didn't realize that you had a Big Al fucking crush.
Well, if this picture I just seen him is when he's in the Little League, he's next to some. It might be like that picture I have of you, but this guy's from.
That's
MLB.
not of me.
We'll agree to disagree. But this is an MLB player wearing a shirt that says Big Al hits dingers. Kind of want that shirt now.
We can get her made. I know people.
No shit.
We'll just stamp fucking Cage Dolphin approved on that motherfucker too. I think we ought to fucking do that. I'll fucking draw it up later. That'll be a good goddamn time. Maybe that'll get him to Iowa. You never know.
Right.
So
See? Hey,
if
I'm
you
not opposed to a road trip either.
yeah, well, your wife already threatened to leave me in the woods, so that was over fucking Jeep adventures though.
That's right. Whole different story.
Yeah. So I did kind of want to bring something up that I should have stayed off fucking Instagram and TikTok today. I probably should have fucking done it, but I did not. And this goes along the line of tipping, right? But it's not tipping. It's not tipping. It's worse. Say you go out with a group of people, right? You enjoy your meal. And at the end of the meal, you have say we have 10 people there.
Okay.
How do you pay the bill?
Well, is one of those, I'm assuming 2 of those 10 people are me and my wife, right?
Yeah.
Well, I pay for what my wife and I had.
So
And
you don't
I throw $10, $15, $20 down for a tip.
So you don't just have it a complete table bill and then throw in a percentage of the total.
No, that's fucking ridiculous.
Hmm.
Because there's always going to be that one asshole that orders fucking 1, way more they can eat, 2, shit they could take home to their fucking kids, and 3, the most expensive shit on the goddamn menu. There's always that asshole in a group somewhere. I don't care. If you don't think there is, it's you.
But we're all going to split the bill.
Correct. So that means I'm going to be paying for fucking a portion of your fucking lobster compared to my fucking hamburger. I don't think so.
But what, are you broke? You can't afford that? You can't afford to chip in?
All right. Now you sound like a fucking homeless person. Why do I need to afford you food? Because you don't want to work. Because I go to fucking work 40 hours a week and bust my fucking ass. I need to pay fucking some of your bills. Get fucked.
But it's my birthday and I brought all my friends. You're not going to pay for my friends?
No. If it's your birthday, we'll talk about, maybe I'll fucking throw some your way, but that's fucking because it's your birthday, not your fucking retard friends. Yes, retard. And I'm one of them, unfortunately. I'm just not paying the fucking bill for everybody.
So yeah, I saw it. I might
Yeah, you did that shit on purpose. Fuck you.
I might send this clip that I saw today because apparently it came time to pay the bill and it went sideways and it was bad. And I saw it. I'm like, how in the fuck did we get there? Or what if you go on a first date and I know you won't because you're married, but you go on a first date and then towards the end of the meal, the person that you're taking out orders a bunch more food to take home to their kids. How would that go? Would you pay for that?
No, why am I paying for somebody else's? Am I dating the person with the kids?
No, it's first date.
Oh, it's the first date, and they want
First
to
date.
fucking no, fuck that, dude.
Do you
I
feel you should
wanna
pay
date
for the
you.
babysitter?
No, Jesus Christ. Why would you?
This is the fucking hole that I went down on fucking social media today. Fucking, who are these people?
Yeah, where does this sense of entitlement?
I don't get it. But we did run into some good stuff. Like there's a guy, his name is I can't say his last name, but it's John Cortrides. He's a Gen Xer that puts on their shit from the past and, stuff like that. Whenever anybody calls out Gen X, he spoofs the video. And they had this fucking Gen Z kid on there. And he's like, how did Gen X grow up with all this anxiety that I get? And then he pulls out Operation. And he's like, yeah, that was just a normal day for us. I don't see the problem. And then Gen Z kid's like, I don't see what's so hard about this game. I don't see how it would cause you any anxiety. And then he's like, apparently I got to put these little pieces in the hole and it doesn't look that hard. And then he hits the side and he about freaks out. He's like, how did you guys do this? He's like, I'm so stressed right now. I can barely get the tweezers in the hole. And then he did one on Remember Perfection. Remember that game?
I do. I didn't really play it, but what was the concept? I do remember the game.
You set the timer to a certain amount of sections, and you got to put all the matching pieces in the holes on the grid.
That's
and
right.
At any given time, it explodes and just throws all your pieces out if you weren't fast enough.
Yep.
That's the shit we grew up on. That's why we don't have the anxiety that most people have, because at any time, our whole life could just blow up in our face. That was our childhood. M80s under buckets or throwing them at each other, shooting Roman candle wars and BB gun. Remember BB gun wars? Make
I
sure you
never
only
did it, but I do. Like
make
Roman
sure you only
candle
pump that
wars.
once.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm going 10, bud.
Yeah, fuck that.
I'm in it to win it.
I had to pop BBs out of my skin all the time. It was ridiculous. And then I brought up I hate this thing to this day, that damn pogo ball. Remember the
Oh, with the little platform around the ball and you fucking jump on the motherfucker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a dodgeball with a platform on it. Or Skip It came out about then too, and how many ankles got destroyed by that. Get that thing fucking clicking and you screw up, it takes your whole foot off.
No shit.
And I was talking to the girlfriend out there, and jarts, fucking good old lawn darts.
That is a coming of age game that everybody should be a part of.
And how many times did we throw them at each other instead of the circle?
And we survived.
Yeah.
I can't even think of one time where or somebody in my group got killed by throwing darts at each other.
How many seriously got injured?
Exactly.
None.
Well, define seriously. I mean,
like had one sticking in their forehead.
Yeah, that was nobody.
So what do you do? Like us being Gen Xers, what do you do when somebody says, look out? You duck, put your hand on your head, and you take off. You don't look up to see what's about to hit you.
Sometimes your initial reaction is to look up, but yeah, you definitely want to look down.
The first thing you do is move, though. Like you take a step in a direction while you're trying to figure out what's coming at your head.
Right.
And if somebody yells duck, do you just duck? Or do you look to see why you're ducking?
Right.
See, that's the big transition I've seen in these injuries, is we protected ourselves first, and while we're trying to figure out what the hell's going on. We didn't just, oh, duh, what's coming at me? You're at a softball game. Somebody else heads up.
Yeah, definitely like a baseball, softball game. You definitely put your head down.
Yeah. Somebody yells heads up. Nobody looks up. They all duck their heads and try to protect themselves because they know it's about to hit the bleachers by me. It wasn't, hey, look and see if I can catch it. Fucking morons. I don't know. It's a totally different environment we live in.
Facts.
And I got one that I'm not going to put on here, but I'll tell you when we're done recording, that I saw on the way home that kind of, for lack of better words, triggered me.
Oh, all right. Well, that's good because it's about time to wrap it up. You can tell me.
All right, man. I think that'll wrap her up for the day.
Sounds good, brother.
All right. We will catch you next time.
All right. Later.
It's called Frosty Dinghy, and I'm the dolphin, and you're the flower.
Well, I guess. I think it should be Dr. Parker, but